Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, hello there, boxing fans around the world. Thank you for joining us once again on Friday Night Panel, hosted by Tim Witherspoon, two-time heavyweight champ. Mike Wars in the studio with us, and James Hagler as well from Boston, Massachusetts. All right, Mike, I believe you're going to start us off with some upcoming shows.
Yes, we are. We're going to talk about some upcoming matches this weekend, folks. We got some good ones for you, so stay tuned. Well, we talk about it. We'll go one by one, and we'll break down the card, and then we'll discuss, and we'll keep going. That's going to be great. So, guys, today, not really much going on in the world, but tomorrow we have Ben Shalom's boxer is going to have this wonderful Billum Smith versus Chamberlain card. Chris Billum Smith and Isaac Chamberlain are about to get underway, guys. I can't wait to see this one happen. On this card, we have this one is for the Commonwealth Boxing Council Cruiserweight title in the EBU European Cruiser, and this one is scheduled to get underway at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also on this card, on the undercard here, we got Joe Pigford is in action against Rafael King. Joe Pigford profiled this guy on my show, I believe, a couple of times over the last couple of years. Watch out for this kid. Joe Pigford is 19-0, looking to stay undefeated. And then in action, we also have Mikhail Lal, who's 15-0, taking on Crispulo Adino. This one, can't wait for this one either, guys, man. Honestly, I've been following this kid.
I'm on the podcast. I was trying to get
for a long
Leon.
time.
I'm trying to get Leon
this
on the
is definitely
podcast.
one you're not going to want to miss, folks.
Right on the podcast now.
Also,
they called me so you could be on the podcast. I'm sorry.
no worries, Tim. No worries,
It's
Tim.
Leon Muhammad's good friend Jimmy, who's a boxing promoter. We're trying to get Leon to come on, and Jimmy called me. Just give me a minute, okay? Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Carl. Yes, thank God there are UK cards back on. That's right, Carl. Thank God we got some great UK action underway, man. Yes, like I was saying, we got Chris Billum Smith headlining this one along with Isaac Chamberlain, and this one is for the cruiserweight titles, Commonwealth and European. Yes, Joe Pigford in action on that card as well, along with Mikhail Lal. Fraser Clark looking to stay undefeated and improve to 2-0. And we also got
Sorry about that.
No problem. And we got Stephen McKenna.
Okay.
Also looking to stay undefeated, guys, as he takes on Facundo Alberto Roes. And and this one's going to be a great one in the welterweight division. Also, we got the debut of Ben Whitaker taking on Greg O'Neill, guys. Caroline Dubois is up in this one, looking to stay undefeated and move to 3-0 as she takes on Happy Dowdy. And Hassim Azim, who's 3-0, is taking on Jacob Quinn. And this one, this card, I can't wait to see this one, guys. Anybody know what's going on with these guys? Anybody looking forward to these matches like I am, to be honest? Graham. Sorry, can't hear you, brother.
Because my dog was barking, and I said, I better turn off my mic. I'm looking forward to Ben Whitaker.
Yeah.
Right? We were talking about him last summer a lot, and his dad was a big fan of our show and said great things about him. He lived up to that expectation, got the silver medal, and he's entered the pro ranks. So let's see how he does. That's what I'm looking forward to. There are other fights as well, but I just thought I'd mention that.
Yeah, definitely. Ben Whitaker, he goes on the record, pressure makes diamond. There's been a lot of talk, and Saturday I have to back it up, and I believe I will. So this guy is ready for it, man. He was ready for it July 2nd, but it has given him more time to develop, no more time to learn my craft, and more time to mature as a professional. He's been out in Miami, and let him really focus on about the finesse and polishing his skills that he already has. So, guys, be on the lookout for Ben Whitaker to make a statement when he debuts tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got Caroline Dubois also. She's also been learning and been doing great in the gym. These fights are helping her get ready. to doing it under the big lights, man, improving day in and day out in the gym. So she feels that she's come leaps and bounds from when we seen her last time, man. She's been getting a lot of sparring going on in the ring, and she feels confident about her ability to perform and come through with a big victory this Saturday. Also, Stevie McKenna, him and his brother are very competitive. He got knocked out last time he was out, so he wanted to go get the knockout on Saturday night. So he's definitely going to make his statement as well. Also, Mikhail Law, like watching this kid, man. He's been out of the ring for a little while, guys, but he told his team he needs to fight someone, so get him ready. So he's ready, man. He's ready to do it. And obviously, Hasim Azim, he trains with an amazing stable, and it's amazing to be around him. Chris Billiam Smith is the main event. And he's on the undercard. He is the only young, and now he's just getting the experience. A few years down the line, it'll be the main event he will be in. So, guys, be on the lookout for this wonderful card that's going to get underway starting 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. Definitely, this one's going to be a good one for the books, man. I'm glad to see some nice UK boxing has returned this weekend, as Carl has mentioned it. It's always makes for a good weekend. We get to see some UK fights early in the Saturday afternoon, right? Anything you guys want to add before we move on to the next card of what's going on this weekend?
I'll mention that there was a fight going on down in Uruguay that I mentioned in the news this morning, but I guess you haven't noticed that one. But you would just bypass and said, "Oh, there's nothing going on tonight." There's a decent card going on down in Uruguay tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I totally passed over that. I guess there are some great fights going on. Okay. Well, I've been just told that I was wrong and that there are fights tonight. So definitely, I can't wait. That means I got something to do tonight. I'm not just gonna sit here and watch car shows. I'm gonna get to watch some boxing. Excellent, excellent. I want to touch base on the Premier Boxing Championship card, man. We got Danny Garcia taking on Jose Benavidez Jr. The 2-division world champion and Brooklyn fan favorite Danny Swift Garcia will make his super welterweight debut against exciting contender Jose Benavidez Jr. in a 12-round showdown that headlines a stacked triple header Saturday, July 30th, live on Showtime from Barclays Center in Brooklyn, guys. So be on the lookout for this card, man. This one is getting underway at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 6 p.m. Pacific. And we'll also see Polish star and Brooklyn all-action Adam Konaki returning to the ring to take on Turkish Olympian Ali Ern. This one is scheduled for a 10-rounder in the heavyweight event. So this one's going to be good, man. And Gary Antoine Russell faces 2-division champion Bartholomew in a 10-round showdown to kick off the telecast, guys. Can't wait for this one. World champion at 140 and 147, Garcia, who is 36-3 with 21 knockouts, owns one of the sport's most impressive resumes as he now seeks to add a 154-pound title to his list of accomplishments. He returns to fight at Barclays Center for the 9th time, where he headlined the first ever boxing show at the arena in 2012 in his Showtime debut. The Philadelphia native's run through the super light division saw him defeat a string of champions, including Eric Morales, Amir Khan, Zab Judah, Nate Campbell. The list goes on, guys. As a welterweight, the 34-year-old added triumphs over Lamont Peterson, Robert Guerrero, defeating Guerrero for a vacant title in 2016. Garcia's campaign at welterweight included narrow defeats to some of the sport's most talented, rugged fighters, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, and the unbeaten unified champion Earl Spence Jr. Then we got the 30-year-old Benavidez, who is 27-1-1 with 18 KOs, is the older brother of the unbeaten 2-time world champion David Benavidez, and is trained by his father, Jose Sr. A long-established contender, Benavidez moved up to super welterweight in his last fight after dropping a 147 showdown to Terrence Crawford in October of 2018. Benavidez fought Francisco Emmanuel Torres to a draw last November, his first action in just over 3 years. The Phoenix native has previously earned wins over contenders such as Mauricio Herrera and Francisco Santana and Frank Rojas, and on his way to that world title opportunity against Crawford, guys. Big one. big fight card here, man. Honestly, I'm looking super excited to this one. 33-year-old Kwanaki, who is 20-2 with 15 KOs, returns to the friendly confines of the Barclays Center, where he has previously fought 10 times, compiling a 9-1 record with 5 knockouts. Born in Lomes, Poland, before moving to Brooklyn, where he was 7. He will step back into the ring after dropping a pair of explosive, fan-friendly fights to Robert Helenius, who owns victories over former world champions Charles Martin and former title challengers Gerard Washington and Chris Arreola. His August 2019 battle against Arreola at CompuBox records for heavyweight and combined power punches thrown and landed. So that was a huge one, guys. And then, we got the Olympian from Turkey, Demirizin, who is 16-1 with 12 knockouts, has fought out of Hamburg, Germany in the professional ranks since turning pro in late of 2016. And this 32-year-old won his first 11 pro fights, including a second-round stoppage of Rad Rashid to capture the European heavy title in 2018. His first U.S. outing came in 2019 when he became the first person to go the distance against F.A. Jagba. You guys remember that fight? Because I know I do. Losing by decision since that defeat, Demirizin has scored 5 straight victories, including defeating Gerard Washington and Kevin Johnson in May. And then our man, a native of Capitol Heights, Gary Anton Russell, who's 15-0 with 15 knockouts, will be continuing on that legacy left by his late father, Gary Sr., as he belongs to one of the sport's preeminent fighting families and trains alongside his older brothers, former WBC featherweight champion Gary Russell Jr. and bantamweight contender Gary Antonio. The 25-year-old Russell has yet to allow an opponent to make it to the final bell since turning pro in 2017 following his run representing the U.S. at the Rio 2016 Summer Olympics. Most recently, Russell added the most impressive professional victory of his career this far as he became the first person to stop former champion Victor Postol in their February clash on Showtime, if you guys remember that one. Lots going on here, guys. Lots going on. There's a great card. We got some young, hungry, and undefeated kids coming up on this one as well. So be on the lookout for this, man. We've got Sergey Derevchenko is on this card, taking on Josh Conley. And we got Vito Malecki Jr. taking on Jimmy Williams. Just some other names to talk about on this card. Let's discuss it a little bit, guys, before we move on to the next one.
Where do you want to start?
He flew through that. I mean, I'm lost in space.
I wasn't taking notes, Mike. Jeez.
Okay. Well, guys, that's same. We got Danny Garcia taking on Jose Benavides Jr.
Oh yeah, you talk about Danny. I trained in the gym with him. He's a really nice guy, And you can see him. I seen him real quick. I seen him coming up, and at different gyms. And then I think I was training with him in one gym for a period of time. Seemed to be a nice guy, quiet. And he boxes real good. Throws that overhand right. I don't think he got it from me. And he throws a good left hook, right? I don't know about his opponent. That's why I keep saying to you, Mike, hey man, I gotta try to get it in. But I will.
we gotta start watching the fights together, Tim. That's it. We gotta start watching the fights together.
Yeah, I know. There's other stuff too. There's some boxers, not even boxers, they've been forgetting.
Yeah.
They're getting.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely. There's a couple of boxers I talked to him. I was like, wow. A year ago he was all right. Now
yeah, it's unfortunate. Carl, that one begins in your country. I believe that one starts at 2 a.m., man. That Garcia and Benavides card gets underway in the UK at 2 a.m. for you. That's unfortunate.
A fight?
Yeah, that fight will get underway.
It's going to be in America,
UK time, it starts at 2 a.m. For UK. Us, it's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we'll be able to check that one out. And then we have this one too, man. We got Josh Kelly versus Bastida. This is another good one here.
Josh Kelly.
Yeah, Josh Kelly.
He's English, right? Josh Kelly's English.
Yeah, he's an English.
He's English, right? Josh Kelly.
Yeah. It was a triple threat of title talk. Josh Kelly, Harlem Eubank, Pat McCormick all promised sensational performances to propel their rise to the top as part of a huge night of free-to-air boxing on Saturday night live and free to air in the front of terrestrial television audience. WBO International Super Welter Championship will be on the line as Sunderland's Kelly has the opportunity to make the stadium erupt in front of his own Northeast faithful. Argentina's Lucas Bastido, who is 18-1-1 with 10 knockouts, questioned the size and physicality of his opponent at the press conference and promised to take a win back to his homeland with an entry into the world rankings. Their incentive for both fighters thus guarantees to be the icing on the cake of a stacked night showcasing the area's unbelievable talent. Yeah, this is a good one. I'm fairly excited for this one, guys. We got Harlem Eubank, Elliot Chavez. You know, Harlem Eubank 14-0 taking on Elliot Chavez, who's 11-4-1. This one's in the super lightweight division. Hosea Stewart 2-0, looking to stay undefeated against Franklin Ignitus, who is 4-0. And then we got Pat McCormick. Love this one. Can't wait to see this kid back in action, man. Pat McCormick is taking on Dimitri Treno, who is 8-1-0. So this is definitely going to be a showcasing or a step-up fight for Pat McCormick, who we've definitely profiled on the show before and talked about him. Aaron Chalmers also 1-0, taking on somebody that has not been announced as of yet. So we'll see what's going on with that one. But this is a small card, guys. This one, Argentina, TYC Sports, United Kingdom Channel 5. This one is going to get underway at, I believe, this one is getting underway at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, no, sorry. 8 p.m., 2 p.m. This one's a 2 p.m. card, guys. Sorry. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is getting underway, so be on the lookout for this one. I can't wait. I'm super excited, guys. We got lots of boxing on terrestrial TV in the UK. Yes, that's right, Carl. That's right. So we got lots of action, guys. Lots of sports for you guys to watch. Lots of fights. Hopefully lots of knockouts because you know what? We need them for the Sunday show, man. And Tim, I'm loving the hat, brother. I'm loving the hat.
Oh,
No, leave it.
I just tried to just threw it on.
Great, Tim. It looks great.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, what else you guys want to talk about in the world of boxing? Any new things, Graham? I know you've been away for a week, basking in the sun, staying away from the boxing.
Oh, he's on vacation.
Yeah, oh yeah. Look at the sun he's got, man. His hair doesn't even look yellow anymore.
Oh, he do look like a movie star. Go ahead. You look like a movie star. Got the
he's got the George Clooney going on.
Oh, okay. Where's you in Canada?
Yeah, but I was in Portugal and Spain for a while. Not much boxing activity down there, I'll tell you.
Really?
But one of the things that I wanted to just quickly mention, it was reported today that they finally announced the broadcast rights for the Jake Paul show, which includes Amanda Serrano's show.
Okay.
And it was interesting to note that the pay-per-view fee has actually been decreased from the DAZN fee of $79.99 to a Showtime fee of $59.99. I think that reflects the fact that Jake Paul is not as popular as he thinks he is, and does not command the big dollars that a prime heavyweight fight would be. Yeah, I just want to make note of that on tonight's show.
Oh, that's well. He's not as popular as he thought he was, eh?
No, and the interesting thing is, and they've got some really, really great talent producing the show, some really great talent behind the show. But at the end of the day, it's what's in front of the camera. I was going to say, it's what's in front of the camera that matters.
Leon.
And I think Jake Paul going up against
Asim Rockman.
Yeah, I was going to mention, I think Jake Paul's going to get beaten.
A lot of people are swinging that way. He has improved, I'll tell you that much, from some of the training videos that I've been watching. Jake Paul has stepped up his game a bit, man. He's looking a little more fierce, a little more polished, as you can call him. You know, I'm not going to call him a boxer, but as a YouTuber who wants to learn how to box, he's looking pretty polished for what it is. But hell no, am I going to call him a boxer, because he's not.
You talking about Jake Paul?
Yeah, I'm talking about Jake. Yeah, he's
been looking pretty. He's been looking kind of sharp,
Yeah, he is. He is looking sharp. I'll give him that. He's definitely working on his power punches. You can see it. He posted all over social media, so you can see him.
But he didn't have no hard road. He didn't have no road of going up. It just all was quick. It was all quick and everything. And I'd be surprised if somebody got a lot of experience. I think definitely probably can get him because they're usually in there all the time. And he just came in fast and doing it. But he might could pull it off if you get in good shape.
All I've seen from him is that big overhand right. So.
Who showed him how to throw that?
I don't know, Tim. Did you show him that?
He must have saw it on the video or something.
He must have been watching your tutorial videos. Is that it?
Maybe.
Yeah.
So is he fighting again? He's fighting again, right?
Yeah, he's taking on Hasim Rahman Jr.
Hasim Rahman, yeah.
Yeah.
What about the Rahman's son that lives in Philly? Is that the same guy?
No, the one that lives in Philly is Musan Kaysan.
Oh, right, that's right. He better not mess with him.
Yes.
He better not mess with that.
We've had him on the show.
Here's an interesting fact for you. We had Zab Judah on the show last year, and it's Zab Judah's father, Yoel Judah, who's actually training. Man. So
he's training who?
Rahman.
Oh.
The one in Philly or the one that's going to fight?
No, the one that's fighting. So Zab Judah's father has been teaching Hasim Rahman Jr. Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah,
that's definitely some interesting news.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was in
Danny Smith and DJ Flores.
His brothers.
He's having that Boston issue.
Oh man! Honestly, did you guys hear about the argument that started between Russell Jr.? It kind of escalated. No. So it's unclear what started the argument, but Gary Russell Jr. escalated things when he said he was tempted to smack the 25-year-old former WBA interim super featherweight champion Colbert. Yeah, this one almost got pretty crazy, man. Gary Russell, quote, "You're out of shape, Chris Colbert."
Hello.
Quote, "I came off the block. Let's go to the gym and spar whenever. Tomorrow night, whatever."
Hold on.
Russell, 3 months since my surgery. I smack a mother right now. Colbert,
Mike,
when you get healthy.
I'm sorry, Mike.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How can we get the greatest matchmaker in the world on our show, Leon Muhammad? How can we get him on? How can we get him on?
Get his email. Get his email address.
You don't have an email. You got a phone number? How about a phone number?
Oh, I don't know. Eric, we have a producer.
Eric?
I don't know.
Hey, Leon.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do it.
Yeah, he on now.
Oh,
we on the podcast now. Could you do it by phone number?
Yeah, our producer says yeah, we can do it by phone number.
Tim, just send it to me in WhatsApp.
Text him the number in WhatsApp.
Text him the number in WhatsApp.
Yeah, does he have WhatsApp?
You don't have to get. You got WhatsApp, Leon? You don't? No.
Okay.
I can text him the link.
Okay, he can text him the link.
Text it to his number, right?
Yeah, text Eric.
You have to send me his number. You have to send me his number.
I gotta send you his number. Okay, I'm gonna send you Leon. They're gonna send you the number, and you click it, and then it'll be on your phone. Okay.
Excellent.
Looking forward to you coming on, man. Try to get on. I'm gonna give them your number, right? All right, hang up and get ready.
Yeah,
this the best matchmaker. So I got his number. I'll give you the number. Hold on. I need my glasses. You don't mind me doing this, right?
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna get Dion. Okay, 1-862-846.
Everybody write it down.
Okay, it's 1-862-846-3341.
There we go.
That's somebody else's. That's it. But he's using somebody. So get that to him, and he'll be right on. So we can continue talking. But this guy
Yeah.
can talk. I'm telling you.
Excellent.
You never
That's
met
what we
Leon.
want.
You never heard of him. You never heard of him, right?
Who?
Nope.
You never heard Leon, right?
Nope.
No. Yeah, so Chris Colbert,
Don
Russell
King,
Jr.
Bob,
come to blows,
everybody
man. This
used
is
them
good.
Everybody used them to matches together.
That's excellent.
Good. We can get you on.
Oh. So yeah, so Colbert and Russell are having words, man, and honestly, it's pretty hilarious, man. Russell says 3 months since my surgery, I smack a mother right now. Colbert says when you get healthy. Russell Jr. says I don't need to get healthy. I can smack a mother now. Colbert says that's not happening. Like I said, if you want to fight, do it. He's just doing too much talking. I'm always in shape to fight. Mother. My gym is up the block. I'm always ready to fight. Yeah, whatever. We can go to Gleason's. I'm not like that. This has gone back and forth, man. So this is pretty good. If you guys ended up seeing it, definitely turned out to be a little heated. And that was during the Garcia Benavides press conference. If you guys were watching that, man, it was pretty great. It was pretty great. Yeah. And anything else anybody want to add in boxing? I'm ready to talk about it. Let's go.
I was noticing the. But
No, nobody said anything.
I was saying I just noticed that the undercard has been announced for the Usyk Joshua fight. Hrgovic versus Zhang.
Ooh,
So another heavyweight clash.
that's a big one.
I noticed that Carl chimed in and said Showtime, I believe. Sky had won the pay-per-view rights, which is interesting because Anthony Joshua, who's managed by Eddie Hearn, wanted the fight in England originally, and Usyk said, "No, I'm doing this for the money." So that's why the fight's taking place in Saudi Arabia, and Sky Sports win the pay-per-view rights. So money talks, postage flocks, and there's another decision made, taken away from Eddie Hearn.
Okay.
Were they trying to gain confidence or something about maybe the fight and everything? They want to fight in England, maybe. I'm just saying, Yusef and I'm a fight anywhere, but they fight where the money at. But why would they want to fight? I know they want to fight in England, but is there a reason? Are they nervous? Are they scared? Money wise, what you think?
If Anthony Joshua would come on our show, we could ask him. But but I really think it has something to do with the hometown crowd that he wanted behind him, and he thought he could fill a stadium in England to the same degree that Tyson Fury can, and I don't think that's true. I don't think that could happen. I think Eddie Hearn probably made a wise decision, backed off a little bit, especially if Joshua loses. I mean, if the fight was to have been held in England and was to be broadcast by DAZN and Joshua lost, Mr. Hearn would look very embarrassed, I would say.
Well, I think that he needs a backbone. I do believe. I'm just saying. No, I'm talking about Anthony. What I mean is that
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's his fault, but I'm guarantee you, the skills bring out the confidence. It makes you a tiger. It makes you confidence. You know that you can get out the way of that punch. You know you could block. They don't have a lot of that. That's one taste of the spoon that they don't have. Right. I don't care. I went over to England and knocked Bruno out in their territory because I had believed in my skills and all those people. I think they fear and they want to stay in the UK. That'll give Joshua all my balls around. But I showed America, I showed the world, I went in somebody else's backyard. And the skills helped me do it. That gave me the confidence. I do believe if I didn't have those little skills, it would, I think I would have been less aggressive and stuff like that. So I do believe he lacks that, and that's in his mind. People, they really don't know because they don't know. They don't know that. But they somebody want to be close to home and give him confidence, and send me somewhere. So you guys might have opinions. He would have so much more confidence. You anywhere, I'm knocking him. and I think him certain amount of skills. Don't know you.
The two-time former heavyweight champion, my man Tim Witherspoon. Hey, baby.
Woo! Leon Muhammad, welcome, Leon.
How you doing, bro?
How are you? Welcome.
So good to be here. At 79, it's so good to be here.
Understand what I'm saying? He's still.
We can
How
hear
you doing, Tim?
Tim, champ. Leon's here.
Oh,
he froze for a second.
Leon's ear is here. He's got to pull that camera away from his ear.
His skills and stuff is not giving him a lot more confidence. He is confident, but that skills thing, like throw him over will hit that corner, will hit that home run. You know,
Right.
that little bit of give him that encouragement, and he don't have that. Mm-hmm. Send me anywhere, we rumbling, because I know how to keep it tight. I know how to keep it tight. That's know. That plays a little part in that. I fought before, and that does. I was confident when I went over there. I was confident when I knocked Broad out, knocked these other guys. I wasn't confident when I lost the Bone Crusher the second time because I threw the fight. I just was like boom. And there was other fights I wasn't confident. Larry Holmes, I was confident. I didn't care. Yeah. You know, like that. So that's what he lacked in the boxer. Right. He know he can go so far, but then when it gets tough, that's when he goes backwards. You know, that's it. I can see it.
Funny thing is, you know, DAZN have just signed Joshua to fight on DAZN, and then they lose his first fight deal to Sky. That's pretty incredible. Carl, thanks for that little tidbit there.
I like Joshua. I love Joshua. It's a shame the guys I know these things, and they don't want no help. They make the money.
What are your thoughts on Joshua Usyk too? Who do you think he's going to win it?
I believe that somebody probably might be trying to show him tight defense and drilling that right hand. There's a whole lot more to it. I do believe if he just keep his D tight and bang, he could win that fight. I believe he could. He could have won the first one. He could have won the first one. It's so sad, you know. So I do believe he coming back. If he come back, if he does the same thing, I think Usyk is going to outplay him and do it. You know, but I also noticed that Joshua was everywhere. I don't know if he was training everywhere he went, but it seemed like he was on a tour or something. But now he's trying to train a lot harder, I think. But he need those little things I was talking about that will make him more confident. But you might see a replay.
Yeah, I
don't know. I don't know how much he's been out there. You know, going here, going there. You see him on the internet and Twitter and so I just don't know, man. Wish the best for him though.
Me too.
I'm picking Usyk.
Trainer.
You asked me a question I ain't answer, and I said real quick, I believe he can win. If he go in there and keep his D tight, boom, he could win.
I hope we see a different Joshua than the last outing, man. The last outing looked like he was in a sparring match. It didn't look like he was ready to bring it. Yeah, you know, for his sake, he's got to come through with the victory here. Tyson Fury says he'll come out of retirement to fight him if he wins.
For free.
So, well, I'm going to tell you, a lot of that money, all that money and stuff, it makes you soft. You know Hopkins, I seen him the other night at the Atlantic City two nights ago. He was sharp. Yep. He was tight. And when I was in camp, he was in shape. He was in shape. And he's out there. He's got money and everything, and he's going out of shape. Now, when you get that money, you kind of relax and go here and go there. You the champ, and it's very few boxers to stay busy. Like,
yeah,
I think Marvin.
Oh, we're losing your internet.
They stay shape all year round. You know.
Yeah.
Jackson was out doing he talking about the line. He talking about this other stuff. That he took enough time to be serious about boxing too.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh.
I just
I know.
he was here and there on TV, and he was in Florida training. He was down there in California training, right? He was in California. Let's don't hope the money and stuff slow him down. It motivates some people though. Money.
Well, hey, you know what we need to motivate? Getting Charlo to sign the deal against Benavidez. That's what I like to see. Trainer Jose Benavidez Sr. Yeah, Jamel Charlo. You know, he needs to stop talking and sign the damn contract, is what David Benavidez' father is saying. And undefeated Charlo is the one that Jose Sr. wants for his son, the former two-time WBC 168-pound champion Benavidez, who's 26-0 with 23 knockouts, to fight next. Charlo said,
"Say that again. Say that again."
Yeah, Charlo said that Benavidez is one of the guys he would like to face next. However, he has also mentioned that he wants to fight Golovkin, De La Hoya, Andrade, and Eubank Jr. as well. But Showtime president Steven Espinoza says that Benavidez is the easiest one to make of the fights. So we got to get it underway, man. And honestly, Charlo's got to stop sleeping and just sign the damn contract and fight Benavidez. Get it done. You want to fight the man? The fight is able to happen. Fuck. Sign the damn contract. I was about to really swear there, but sign the damn contract.
Did you just swear? Did you just swear just now?
I caught myself. I was
going to say 21, you know.
But
you know I'm not old enough.
But yeah, it needs to happen, man. I want to see Charlo's Benavidez get in there and get it done, man. Charlo says he wants him, so you might as well sign the contract and get it done. Man, there's a lot of doing this right now for a lot of boxers. Just wait. This ain't Mr. Dress Up. This is not Finnegan, and I'm not Casey. We're not getting that done. Like, let's get it done, man. Sign these contracts and get these fights happening. That's what
I have to wonder whether it's simply because you have guys like Tyson Fury who have set the bar with respect to monies being paid out to boxers. And I think guys like Charlo are sitting there saying, I'm worth just as much. I mean, these guys have egos, as you know, and I think those egos are now talking. And I think back in the day when Tim was fighting, he was paid X amount. I mean, I remember you telling us, Tim, you made $300,000, I think it was, to go fight Bruno. Like, that's not a lot of money these days, is it? I mean, these guys won't get off their couches for less than $1 million. So, now they want 80 million and to share the pay-per-view rights. I don't think Charlo's in that position to be making those demands, but I'll bet that's what his camp is making demands for.
Yeah, probably. It's probably money. At the end of the day, all this crap nowadays just comes down to money, and it comes down to promoters protecting theirs. They're all trying to protect their own. They're trying to protect their cash cows. And honestly, it makes for a bunch of prima donnas, a bunch of guys that just, are hiding behind the fact that, I've got this option and this option, and I'm just trying to figure out what the best one is. You know what the best option is? Get your damn ass in the ring and fight. That's the best one. Like, that's it. That's the only one. I'm tired of these guys just chirping. You say you want the fight to happen, the fight can happen. You're just not signing the contract. So you know what? Sign the damn contract, Charlo. What are you afraid of? You afraid of getting your ass whooped? Like, is that it? Because that's what it seems like to me.
If we can bring it down a level, you were at a fight while I was away here in Toronto, and you were ringside. I mean, was the action just as exciting at that level of competition as it would be at any fight when you're ringside?
When you are ringside, the action is incredible. When true boxing fans get to sit there and watch two people get in the ring in a combative sports competition and battle it out to see who the best is, it doesn't matter who is in that ring. It is exciting. It is exciting all the time, especially when you're live ringside.
And let's give a shout out to Amanda Gali, who broke her hand in the first 30 seconds first 30 seconds of her fight, yet continued to fight to the last bell.
Yeah, man.
Last bell.
Honestly, she dominated. She dominated with her left hand. I was
Great
at that.
fight.
I was there. I was ringside, man. She dominated that. I have video footage. I have pictures. I have slow motion shots. That girl ate that boxing glove, man. Let me tell you, Amanda Gully really put on a hurting on this girl, man. And honestly, I don't know how she didn't come out with a unanimous decision win over this one for sure. But yeah, shout out to her, man. Real warrior. Breaks her hand 30 seconds into the first round and just continues right through. Ends up with a split behind her ear. I believe it was in the 7th. That one went 8 rounds, man. That was a great night of fights, to be honest. Shout out to Lee Baxter putting on a great fight, great event, man. And what a great venue. Rebel Entertainment Complex in Toronto, Canada. Definitely a great venue. If you ever travel to Canada and you have an opportunity to watch a boxing event put on at this location, believe me, you will not be disappointed. Spend the money, watch the fights. The venue is great, a great venue.
Have you been in any fights?
I'm going to rep Toronto.
That's cool. I'm just gonna ask Tim if he's been in any fights lately. You were at the 2400 a couple months ago, but
what?
Any fight? What's the latest fight you've been at, Tim? When was the last fight you were at? I don't know. Oh man.
But is it?
Yeah, that's a good.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I guess Tim's internet's cracking again.
We got Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall going toe to toe again. That's coming up.
Yes.
Hurry up. Would you say?
We were just wondering, what was the last fights you were at, Tim? Any good fights that you saw sitting ringside? You're invited to all of them.
Do you hear?
No, we can't hear you. You were breaking
wrong.
up there, Tim. Yeah. Maybe Shania's downloading something in the background.
Hey, what did he say? What did you say?
I said maybe Shania is downloading stuff in the background.
Well, what did Graham ask me?
He asked you if you see when was the last fights you were at. Did you see any good fights lately? Did you see any good fights?
No fights.
No, I'm just saying. Did you see any good fights lately? No. Well, Tim, why don't you tell us why you're getting ready? Why you're in the gym? You got an exhibition match coming up, don't you?
Yeah, against Leo, the boxing coach of Rocky Boxing up in Berwick, New Jersey. He's about 6'4", you know. So he has an amateur show on September the 10th up in Berwick, PA, and he said, "Why don't you let's put on the exhibition?" So we're gonna have to go in there. I'm in shape, so I'm training just like a regular fight. I've been running 30 minutes. I've been hitting 4 or 5 rounds on the heavy bag. I'm gonna start doing the hammer. My weight is down to 142 for 140 the first time in 25 years. Ooh. You know, so I'm gonna try to go to 35, and that'd be close to the weight I was when I was fighting. So we're gonna promote it and everything, and see who all come out and see it. But the reason why I'm training too, just in case they ask me to do an exhibition with somebody else, I'm all right. I'm gonna keep my D tight. I'm gonna take a chance. You know, if I'm in shape, I'm not gonna look for it. But if somebody here that I'm in shape and they want to do it, hey, this is gonna be the best fight best exhibition of my life, because I'm gonna guarantee I'm gonna keep my defense tight and I'm gonna punch and just feel it one more time before I hang them up for the rest of my life. Really,
you know what? I think Tim. I think we're gonna have to make a trip down to see that one. I think we're gonna have to make. I think we're gonna have to make a trip down to see you in the ring, brother. And I think we're gonna have to sit.
But not the one the exhibition, not the one the one in Berwick. You talking about?
I'm talking about the exhibition. I'm thinking if this is gonna be the last time you get in the
I
ring,
got the team
if it's
behind.
the last time you get in
Yes.
the ring, I think we're gonna have to make a
Right.
trip. I think we're gonna have to make a trip, and then we're gonna have to come see you for sure. I'm down. I'm down to make the journey. I'll make it.
Yeah.
And then Tim, you can put me in the
Getting
gym
it upside
and
is
Or Shania, can you stream it live for us?
no. What about the
What?
oh, your internet broke up, Tim. Didn't hear you. Did you guys hear that Andy Ruiz Jr. Is in the perfect position to earn a second world title shot?
Sorry, Mike, what was that?
Tim,
Andy Ruiz is
he's not
yeah, Andy Ruiz, former unified heavyweight champ. He's in the perfect position right now to earn a second world title shot if he defeats the 43-year-old Luis Ortiz in a WBC title eliminator September the 4th, which is going to be on Fox Sports pay-per-view at the Crypto Arena in Los Angeles. The higher ups with the World Boxing Council must really like, Ruiz, who's ranked number 5, who's 34-2 and 22 knockouts, for them to sanction his fight against the number 8 Ortiz, who's 33-2 with 28 knockouts, as an official title eliminator with the organization. Ruiz has a large fan base in the U.S., which obviously helps when it comes, to him getting the express straight to the top of another world title shot. In a perfect world, Ruiz should have had to fight at least 2 quality heavyweights, Deontay Wilder, Joe Joyce, for him to become the WBC mandatory to now retired champion Tyson Fury. Instead, Ruiz is getting an easy path, fighting soon-to-be 44-year-old southpaw Luis Ortiz in a WBC sanctioned title eliminator. There are 4 contenders ranked about Ruiz in the WBC's top 10 that are more deserving to be contesting in a world title eliminator. Not only has Ruiz been largely inactive since losing his IBF, WBA, and WBO titles to Anthony Joshua in the rematch of December 2019, but he's not fought anyone of quality, and then choosing to face 40-year-old Chris Arreola last year in May after sitting inactive during 2020. And then Ruiz says he deserves a third fight against Joshua after losing to him, but the British heavyweight has what's left of his sinking career on the line against IBF, WBA, and WBO world champion Alexander Usyk. So, Joshua has really gone downhill as a fighter since 2019. At this point, the chance is slim that he's going to regain his lost belts against Usyk. Without those titles, it makes it pointless for Joshua to face Ruiz again. And after all, Ruiz is fighting the old-timer Luis Ortiz in the WBC title eliminator to fight for a belt, not against a guy poised to lose his second consecutive fight. He can one drowning. How can one man he drown survive or save another? It's crazy. It's a little hard to grasp onto, but I don't think it should be happening. I don't think Ruiz should be on his way to another title shot. To be honest, I think that's way out of line.
That's hype.
Pardon me?
That's hype.
Yeah.
You talking about John Ruiz that used to
No,
fight with
Andy Ruiz.
John Ruiz.
Yeah. So if he beats Luis Ortiz, he's on his way to another title. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what it is, man. And then Tyson Fury is interested in Derek Chisora trilogy in December, says Eddie Hearn. Have you guys heard this?
No, I haven't, but of course.
Right? This one, Eddie Hearn says WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury is interested in facing 38-year-old journeyman Derek Chisora in December. It's unclear whether the World Boxing Council will sanction the Fury-Chisora trilogy as a title defense for Tyson, or if they'll reject the matchup. The champions are supposed to defend against contenders, not second-tier fighters, which is kind of what Chisora is. The sanctioning bodies are supposed to prevent champions from choosing to make a mockery of their championship status by picking and choosing dreadful opposition instead of top 15 contenders. Ideally, the WBC strap or will strip Fury of his title anyway because he's been telling everyone he's retired. So if Fury is kidding around with the retirement bit, he needs to publicly tell the fans and the WBC this, because it doesn't look good for the sanctioning body allowing Fury to sit on their WBC title as if he's kept as if it's a keepsake without defending it against ranked contenders. If Fury wants to fight second tier fodder like Chisora, he needs to do it without the WBC belts in his possession. That's what they're saying. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot of talk, man, going around in the boxing world.
That's going to help unclog that heavyweight division.
Yeah, honestly, what I'd like to see, really, I'd like to see Joshua regain his titles, and then Fury fight Joshua for the undisputed. That's what we'd like to see, to be honest. But we all know that it's probably not going to happen like that, which is unfortunate. So again, the heavyweight division goes without an undisputed champion since what? The 3-belt era. So again, we get to see it.
How long does Tyson Fury have to hold on to that belt since he's announced his retirement?
You know what? I'm not sure how long you have to. I'm not sure. Tim, would you know anything about that? About the WBC and what they say?
He retired,
like
right? He retired.
He says he's retired, but he keeps messing around saying he's going to come out of retirement. So
he has the belt was laying dormant somewhere, I guess. Or whoever got the championship got it. If he retired, then somebody else he has to, I guess, make a deal to come back and fight it again. But somebody else either had that belt or is up in limbo. What you think?
Well, according to everybody, he still got it. He's still the champ.
He can keep the belt, but if he officially retired, that means he might.
That means it's up for grabs.
Huh?
If he officially retires, that means that belt is up for grabs, and then that means that Andy Ruiz and Luis Ortiz fight for the WBC title eliminator could actually see one of those two sitting on that belt soon. Are you serious?
No.
They give you a belt and then they give you a duplicate.
Yeah, they give you a duplicate. But Fury keeps playing around saying that he's retired. It's all a game. It's a game. It's part of his. It's part of his game. It's a part of his psych out. It's part of him faking and getting all in the in the heads of all the other competitors in the heavyweight division is what it is. It's a game. That's what he's playing. That's what Tyson Fury does. He plays games. He gets in people's heads. He's gonna pop back out after this Usyk Joshua fight. He doesn't want any part of Usyk, which is unfortunate because it would be for me that would be the next step. Like, let's take on Usyk. Let's undispute these titles and let's have me wearing them all for them. You know what I mean? That's where I'd like to see it go.
Yep, fair enough. Good comment.
Well, since I've ranted and raved for all this time, we're coming close to the end. I don't know what the.
Yeah, do you have any idea what James wanted to say?
Who don't want no part of Usyk? Who don't want a part?
James Hagler, he was just gonna. Pardon me.
Who don't want a part of Usyk?
Tyson Fury doesn't want it. He has no interest in fighting. Tyson Fury has no interest in fighting Usyk, but he said that if Joshua ends up beating Usyk, I think it's because he doesn't, too much high risk, low reward, is what I think it is. It's a high risk fight.
I don't see where everybody think of that.
Honestly, I don't think I think Tyson Fury versus Usyk would be a great fight. I would say Tyson
That'd
Fury
be an easy fight with the right person. That'd be an easy fight with the right person behind Joshua. That fight was easy for him in the beginning. He's bigger, stronger. Yeah. If he did the right thing, the fight would have been. I don't think it would have lasted long. I ain't trying to take nothing from Usyk, but and he's a hard fighter to fight. But if Joshua had the right tools, I don't think he would. Joshua could punch. He would.
In that fight, I think the whole downfall in that fight was the fact that Joshua just wasn't listening to his corner. He was not listening.
His corner don't know nothing, though, Mike. His corner don't know nothing.
True.
His corner
True.
don't know nothing. Well, they do, but they couldn't take him past that thing. That's what it was. You know, I don't blame him because he don't have the right people. I blame him for what he don't know. He needs help. Somebody that know, hey man, this guy help you. This guy help you. I don't know everything, but I'm just telling you. I was over there with them guys, man.
Right.
And they're good people, but you know, in terms of getting somebody to train him and stuff like that, hey, I've seen some crazy situations. But if he had the right guy, he wouldn't need a lot of that stuff. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm trying to bid for it. I'm trying to bid for a job, but no, but I don't care. I don't care. I got other stuff to do.
Exactly. You got some mentorship on Celebrity Making of the Champions to happen.
I wish them all well.
According to WBC mandatory challenger rules, articles 3.1, 3.2, and 3.4 and 3.5 of the rules and regulations of the WBC state a WBC champion should aim to defend the title in mandatory or voluntary defenses at least 3 times a year unless a written exemption or extension is granted by the WBC. A champion who does not defend his title within those periods shall forfeit their title unless the WBC permits otherwise. Champions shall propose voluntary defenses against qualified challengers and shall make at least 1 mandatory defense a year. So, that being said, I guess, Tyson Fury, to not be stripped of that WBC belt, had better make a fight happen soon. And that's, I guess, why he's looking at taking on Derek Chisora. So that's unfortunate. Well, I think we're at that time. We're about to get out of here. Tim, always a pleasure. Yeah. Well, guys. Sorry, Tim, I couldn't hear you there. You're breaking up, brother. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fight fans all around the world, thank you for tuning in to today's episode of the Friday Night Panel with yours truly, Mike Orr, and my man, Tim Witherspoon. And Grand Boys, welcome back to the Friday Night Panel after your lovely vacation. You know what it is, guys, man. We're here talking boxing all weekend. I told you guys, start watching. We got fights tonight, tomorrow. Make sure you join us Sunday for the scorecard, 9:30. Bring your cards and your explanations, and we'll see you at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our Knockout of the Week award. Don't be late. Don't miss it. You're going to hate yourself if you do. Guys, thanks for tuning in to Friday's episode of the Friday Night Panel, and we will see you next week. Same time, same channel, new topics. Peace.
All right, Jake. I'm filming.
So guys, I'm in the hospital. I had an accident. I'm still gonna be able to fight August 6th. So get your tickets at MSG.com before they.
You in the hospital?
I broke my back.
No, it's all joke.
Carrying the promotion for this event. It's broken.
You good?
Nurse! Nurse, more
Oh my God, I love it.
Carrying the last 5 fights promotion. My opponents never sell shit. Oh, it hurts!
Do something.
It hurts! These motherfuckers never sell shit! They couldn't sell a pen to a writer!
Guys, if you haven't seen that yet, you just saw it now. Jake Paul is tired of carrying the promotions on his back and selling all the tickets himself, folks. Wow. Talk about a guy who knows how to get under people's skin and really get his name out there and sell a bunch of tickets. Jake Paul, I commend you for your way to sell tickets, brother. You're doing great. Hopefully we get to see you in action and actually be able to hold your own against a boxer, because it's going to be the first time that this guy gets in the ring with a boxer. So let's see what happens. Fight fans, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Same time, same channel. You know what it is. Knuckle up. Peace out.